What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. Hopefully you all are doing well. Today I'm going to be going over my update wish list. These are things that I would love to see added into Brawl Stars in the next update, because I feel like we will be getting an update very soon. You guys remember yesterday I went over the balance changes, which I would love to see, which brawlers I think need to be buffed, which brawlers I think need to be nerfed. So if you are interested in that, definitely check that out. But today I'm going to be going over feature-wise and content-wise what I would love to see into Brawl Stars to make it even better than it already is. So hopefully you guys are excited. Definitely leave a like if you guys are. In the background, we'll just have some gameplay going on, but this is gonna be mainly discussion videos. I would love to hear you guys' input as well. Like, what would you love to see added into the game? What are some things that you think need to be improved upon? And just have overall in general, like, what are your hopes and desires for Brawl Stars? So without further ado, let's hop into this video. And the first one, like I said, I already went over it. It's my balance update, so I just hope that there is a balance change with the next update. I think there will be. Usually there is, but I'm not going to go into all the changes that I would want. That was for last video, but yeah, just a balance change, because I feel like that helps keep the game less stale and everything. So the first two that we're going to talk about is mainly like quality of life changes to make the game basically just experiencing and playing a little bit easier. So you guys know, right when or maybe you don't, maybe you came a little bit after global, but when global release came, so did an update, and the update came with this brand new UI and this new 3D graphics and everything. And the new UI, I feel like, needs a lot of work. There's like just inviting players, making game rooms. It's very hard to see clubs and messages and chats and all that. So making that a little bit easier, maybe rearranging the buttons a little bit so they're not so out of the way to go to like specific ones, especially making it like being able to see other people's profiles, being able to spectate them easier and invite them easier, like a little bit. I hope there's like a little bit of fix on the invite system, because it's a little bit weird at the moment. And overall, I think it's okay, but I feel like it could be improved a lot. And I would love to see, like, maybe when you're playing with a group of friends, you don't have to go out of your way to see the team chat. It just automatically pops up on that main screen, and then maybe make it a little bit more visible for your clubs, because this is a social game. A lot of times you're playing with teammates and you're trying to find people to play with, and making communication in game easier is better for everyone, instead of other people finding third-party apps to go and talk to people. So I don't know, there's just a lot of other kind of like bug fixes that I think need to happen. And then even while we're playing the game, I would love to have it where we can have customizable like controls, so we can make our joysticks either bigger or smaller, or move them anywhere on the map where we want. Or say I wanted to have my attacking on the left side of the screen, I can put it over there and swap that with my movement. Adjustment of the super, because on iPad it is so small, and you guys may notice, you may see it here, like the super button is a little bit out of the way. So maybe just like, say you have huge hands and like it's too over, like it's too far in the corner, you can make them bigger and move them more in the middle. Or maybe if you have smaller hands, you can make them a little bit more towards the outside or whatever. Just customizability of the joysticks I think would be cool. It would just help out a lot of players as well, of just maybe the size and placement on them. Now, the other thing that I think needs to be hammered down is like overall just better optimization of the game for people that with like older devices, so they can actually run the game pretty smooth. Maybe that's like, maybe they could have an option in there too to like, because you know, in a lot of games sometimes they have it where you can like run the game at between like okay, good, and best, and then the people can just decide, because with the introduction of 3D, a lot of people lag. They did do a lot of optimizations like right away, like a couple days after they noticed a lot of people were having issues. They forced like a quality of life update. That was a while ago, and I feel like this next update, hopefully they optimize it a little bit more. So because even like I play on devices that are relatively new and should be able to run the game as smooth as possible, and I still run into hiccups here and there, and I can't really blame it on the internet connection, because usually really like my connection is solid, and a lot of times it's just game lag, and I feel like maybe better optimization with that. So that's my wishes for the quality of life side. Now I want to get into more content stuff. So honestly, I'm probably gonna have this in here anytime I ever do an update wish list in the future, but it's gonna be like new ticketed events or just new modes in general. It doesn't have to be a ticketed event, like capture the flag or 5v5. Any of those would be amazing. And if they wanted to add, like they recently did add the boss fight, but we have only seen that once. So I don't know, I would just love to see maybe more variety of the ticketed events. I'm okay with like having a rotation of Robo Rumble and Big Game a lot, and then maybe here and there throwing in new modes, but still it's like continually adding those I'm gonna call for those anytime because they're so fun. Like, there's so many possibilities that you can do, or maybe even just having like a totally just maybe a 6 slot too. Just adding an entire new game mode. I think that is up in the air, and I think that is just amazing. Now the other way too is I want to see maybe more like new mods, because right now we have, for mods, we have the meteor shower, we have the mushrooms, the healing mushrooms, we have energy drink, we have life leech, and we have the robo boss that spawns sometimes. Now those are all amazing. Maybe permanently put those in the showdown slot, because I feel like a lot of people don't agree with teaming and think it shouldn't be allowed in the game, or people should be punished if they're teaming, because right now there is no punishment. So maybe, and what I noticed is like when showdown event mods are around, like either it's meteor shower, life leech, energy drink, any of those, like teaming is very minimal. Yes, it still happens, but it's not to the scale of what it's at right now. So I really like how the event mods for showdown really discourage teaming. So maybe always putting in that showdown slot, having those event mods going. Now you still could have just plain regular showdown in the rotation as well, but maybe like Monday will be energy drink showdown on a certain map, and then maybe Tuesday will be like the robo showdown on a certain map, then maybe Wednesday will just be like base regular showdown, and then Thursday will be life leech, and then Friday will be robo boss, or whatever one I didn't say. So just have like a nice rotation of that while still having the regular showdown in that event modifier. I think would be cool, because those mods really make showdown enjoyable and not a whole lot of teamers, and I really do like that. So maybe do that, and then we can have like always either brawl ball or heist, and then always just maybe have like bounty out there or something, or whatever one is the most played. Keep like a constant of the favorite one, because now it's like a rotation of bounty, heist, and brawl ball, and I feel like take the two that are the least played game modes and then put them in a slot where they're fighting for it, and have like the third slot options, because then it would always be gem grab, it would always be showdown and duo showdown, and then it would always be that third slot that's the third most popular, and then the other two would be fighting over the slot where to go, and maybe have event mods in there. And I don't know, that's just my personal thought with that. And now I do want to see another new brawler. I wouldn't say another legendary, I don't know, we may get one, we may not. I would personally like to see another trophy road brawler. It'll give people something more to look forward to pushing and everything, and not just being so luck based, because I feel like with the like kind of like how the business model for Brawl Stars is, you guys know, it really is way toned down compared to like Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. Like it's way toned down. So I feel like they're more focused on like getting skins out there and all that other stuff. So why not have it where the trophy road is more rewarding for progressing? So maybe like a 3,500 or a 4,000 trophy brawler. I would love to see that, where you just unlock through getting those trophies. Now I will say, what I kind of mentioned on it a little bit is like more customizations for aesthetics. Like I love skins, I love them for sure. Now maybe just having like a different home screen that you could have. You guys know how we have the base Brawl Stars home screen. I think right now if you have the optional Christmas update, it has snowflakes, which is really cool. But why not have an option where maybe if someone wanted to purchase like something else for a little bit of gems, to have that always as their background? Go for it. Like any sort of aesthetic customization that does not give anyone a competitive advantage, besides like someone being like, oh my god, they look cool, or oh my god, this person has a skin, I'm scared of them. Like just I'm all for it. Like it could be similar to like Fortnite, where they have like their dances, or just like take it from Clash Royale where they can have those spammable emotes. So any of those, like how cool would it be at the end of the match to be able to, like, while you're looking at your trophies and the enemy team is like saying like the winners and the defeat, to spam your emotes in that little time, like a crying bull face or something. I don't know, any sort of customization I'm all for, that's aesthetic wise. So any of those I would love to see in this update as well. And now this kind of does get into like a hot topic here, which is kind of like, I would love to see something for endgame too, because right now there really isn't anything besides pride and a number on your profile for getting your highest trophies. Like once, say you have like all your brawlers, I know like some of you aren't even maybe close to getting your brawlers maxed out or having them all at 500, because 500 trophies is where it starts to reset every month or every 2 weeks at the end of the season, because Brawl Stars does have seasons, and at the end of that season your brawlers over 500 get reset to half. So say you had like 550 trophies on Spike, at the end of that 2-week season he's going to be reset to 525 trophies. So I don't know, maybe have something for like the leaderboards to push for that, or just higher up there where top 5 of the leaderboard get this cool skin or exclusive skins or any of that. I just feel like that would be cool, because then it would also encourage players to want to get to endgame, to be able to be like, oh, that's cool. Because I don't know, Brawl Stars I feel like is a lot quicker game to progress through, and you get to endgame a lot quicker than any other of the games like Clash Royale or Supercell wise. And I feel like having that endgame content sooner than later. I know it's probably not a huge focus for the team right now, because they're just saying, oh, we just released global. A lot of players are only in the beginning stages of the game. Why would we want to focus on endgame? Well, I feel like if you put endgame content in there, it's gonna still motivate players that are newer to still be wanting to push to that endgame, and not just feeling like, oh, this is getting boring. There's nothing there for me after I get all these brawlers and everything, so why would I? Just have something out there, and maybe something for like if you have uber amounts of gold to be able to spend that, or hey, Clash Royale did that with their gold and stuff and made skins. That would be cool. But I don't know, those are the main things I would like for them to hit on. But yeah, now I'm not expecting all of these at all to be in the update. These are just some things that I would love to see in the game at this time, from things that I've noticed. And I guess another thing I kind of forgot is just maybe different maps too, or rotate out the maps that are lame. Hot Maze in Showdown. I hate that map, dude. Get that out of here. Oh my gosh, that one encourages teaming way too much by lobbers. So yeah, a nice maybe throw out a couple maps that aren't doing like that aren't that great, or just ones that aren't super competitive. I guess one thing I did forget about too is a fix to Brawl Ball, where you can't just throw the ball behind the goal. It's not really an exploit, because you can do it it's a strategy in the game right now, but maybe fixing it where that ball cannot go behind the goal, or if it's behind there for a certain amount of time, it just gets reset. I would love to see a little bit fixed. I forgot about that. I just literally thought about that now when I was talking about the maps. But in general, that's just the main things that I would personally like to see. Like I said, I would just be happy if some of this gets added. I'm not expecting all of it or anything, but let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Brawl Stars, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying my videos and everything. So, and I swear I've said this for the last 2 weeks, I still have to work on the Dynamite strategy video. I'm so sorry. It'll be coming hopefully soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay tuned for more strategy, more fun videos, or whatever we're doing. And I'll see you guys later.